No intro. We don't need no intro. I'm hijacking this show because you whores lied to me about the New York Liberty once again. It's my time, hoes. Here we go. The most insane finals game we've seen in a long time. Wait, no. We've seen since the Liberty blew it against the Aces last season after Chelsea Gray goes down and Kayla George is called upon. New York, bro, what is y'all's problem? What is y'all's problem? At home, it's something about Barclays. It's something about Barclays. You can't spell Barclays without the L. You can't spell it. You can't do it. And y'all, man, New York fans, I almost hate it for it. I almost feel bad for what I'm doing right now. And yet, I'm going to do it anyway. Because let me tell you something. I was in bed. I was getting ready to go to sleep. I'm reporting live from under the covers to laugh at you losers.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the No Cast Post Game Show. Where you can get your 15% off your home purchase. Using code NOCAT15 to get cool shirts like this one. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What a game! What a game! What a game! Like,
we gotta back up. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give y'all a moment of transparency. It was like 62-71 with like 2:40 left or something like that.
It looked over.
That's why I was in bed. That's why I was under the covers.
This was gonna be an ISO stream.
I had already called it a night. I had already gone. And then something unbelievable happened. Something so incredible. That defense, we were down the rabbit hole seeing the Fisa Collier's defense. And then, my God, today, we didn't just get an incredible defensive performance. We got an all-time blunder. We got the Minnesota Lynx. The hands keep moving. They're active on the glass. They tip it out to Courtney Williams. And y'all lied to me and said Sabrina was a better defender. And what does she do to prove y'all wrong? She gets a foul in game one of the finals on a three-point shot.
One thing you can't do is foul a three-point shooter, even if it doesn't go in.
She's not even a three-point shooter. That's what makes it so bad. Courtney Williams is a solid three-point shooter, but like she's not Kayla McBride.
Bro.
That's the midrange assassin. Bro. You fouled a mid-range assassin from behind the arc. And I was supposed to take her. And she hit the shot. And Sabrina was just like,
that's what's so crazy is that, like, honestly, the player they wanted shooting the ball shot the ball from three. Like Courtney, she can make a three. Obviously, she's not like completely incapable, like, you know, like some centers that you might think of or something like that. But that's the player you want shooting the three. And not only did you make the three, you fouled the shooter. So you didn't go in to put them up one. You did the one thing you're not supposed to do and foul a three-point shooter. How does this happen? How?
I'll tell you how.
Okay.
By not being her. Slack Mamba showed up and showed out right on time. Because what was it? 19 points on 26 shots?
19 points, 8 of 26, 3 of 9 from three.
And she had like what, 2 assists?
3 assists, but
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look,
3 assists, 1 for every point.
This is wicked. This is so wicked.
Wait, Courtney Williams had more points on that last play than Sabrina had.
Stop.
The Minnesota Lynx had just as many titles as Sabrina gave up points at the end of regulation.
This is so wicked. This might be your ultimate hate. Somehow your team loses and you still get the ultimate hate off. How does this happen?
I can't breathe.
This is insane hating. Like this, we've passed ethical at this point. Like this is just hate. This is off the grid. This is no capital J, capital H hate. Like this is
the only saving grace is if I laugh and choke to death, then New York Liberty fans will be rid of me. But I went out hating on Sabrina. Put that on my tombstone.
Sabrina rookie card on your.
She's not her.
This is insane. Well, with all due respect, also another part that we have to talk about here, in not being her, and I mean this with all due respect, but Stewie misses the free throw, and I'm trying to bring us back to ethical, and you're just straight hating. Like
No, because you know why? That foul was not ethical. That was not a foul. Like the stuff they were letting go, that should have been let go. Fee was playing amazing defense. Like,
yeah,
was it physical? Like, you know, like, was it physical? Oh gosh, I laughed so hard, my nose is running. Fee was playing great defense, and she made the play, and they called a foul to bail him out. And I knew she wasn't gonna do that because the basketball, like the ball, don't lie twice. It might lie once, but it don't lie twice. And what she do? Miss 17% came back. Miss I heard y'all talking about me 3 for 7, 3 for 14, 3 for 17 in the finals. I heard you talking. And so what she do? Under pressure. And what she do? Act more stupidly.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine that there's been many games where Stewie misses 2 opportunities to win the game.
I can. Last year's finals.
Well, I said many, and not that it hadn't happened before. Like, that is, I mean, they got the ball to who they wanted to get the ball to. This is also, I did some analytics. This is the first game of this season that the New York Liberty have lost with Jonquel Jones getting a double-double. That includes 2 playoff wins. That includes 11 regular season wins. This is the first game that they have lost. And Shawnee, I said this in the chat. We talked about it on Tuesday after the Connecticut Sun game, where it's like the Lynx's weakness is their size. They are capable, and just like they are such a good defensive unit that they can mask that a lot of the time, but they don't have just like pure power type bigs. In like Maisha Hines-Allen is their best bet for that. And they went to Jonquel the way that we were kind of questioning why it wasn't attempted to try Bree Jones or Ono. And Jonquel hooped.
I think that's the most devastating thing, that somebody finally exploited their weak spot, their only real weak spot, and it still didn't matter. And you know why? Because you have an even bigger weaker spot at the 2. Giving up 4 points.
You gotta bring it back. Jesus Christ.
You had your big Jonquel had the game that we asked for. Like when Jonquel is on, she's 6'6". She's unstoppable. They don't have anybody that matches up with her. She's getting steals and running fast, full court, fast breaks by herself in the clutch.
Yeah.
Bruh.
It's like this, like to your point, like this was the Jonquel game where it was like, if you do this, it feels like there's no way the Liberty should be losing, to be honest.
Bro, because that corner 3, I was like, oh, nah, hold on.
Yeah, I thought, yeah. That was when I was like, okay, well, thank you, Lynx, for the entertainment. But and then they just kept entertaining somehow. Hey, look, even Greer, when she's not on the show, she's providing the talking points. This is exactly what I wanted to get into next, because the offensive rebounding margin in this game was absolutely insane. The Liberty the overall margin for rebounds was 44-32 in favor of the Liberty. But the big key here is that the Liberty had 20 offensive rebounds compared to 5 from the Lynx. And they had 19 more shots in this game as well. Like,
that's so dope that Angel Reese's daughters are actually like putting what they learned into practice. I'm really glad to see that.
Like, it's like to lose the game when you win. Like, the Liberty did exactly what the Liberty want to do in this series. They rebounded and they got JJ involved. Like, those are two, like, those go hand in hand. Absolutely. And the fact that they were able to do that and still lose the game, not just lose the game, but blow an 18-point lead to lose the game, that is ridiculous. Like, no,
but it's so on brand.
Like, I'm not even trying to hate. That's unacceptable. There is no way. No way.
I'm sorry, like this team, and I'm trying, like, okay, hold on, let me take a deep breath, because I'm trying to put the hate aside and see if I feel this way ethically or if this is the hate talking. But like, I don't trust them in the clutch sometimes because it's like I know Stewie's gonna be Stewie, but Stewie's also been she gets the yips sometimes because like there's no reason she should have blown that layup. I don't understand how she missed that layup at the end of overtime. Like I truly don't. And that's the thing with her, like the missed free throw, the missed layup. The last couple years, it's been kind of like, are you okay? I don't trust Slack Mamba. Like for obvious reasons. And then it's like JJ, I feel like I could see it on her face a little bit. Like I'm doing all of this and we're still about to lose. Like, and you know, like she's bad body language first team. So it's like if it's starting to show on her, like game 2 could get real wicked.
Yeah,
And I need to see how they regroup because like they fall apart sometimes and it's just so weird to see because they'll do everything right. They're the Charmander, the Charizard to Indiana Fever Charmander. Like
yeah, I got
they
you.
still do the stupid stuff that was not working to begin with instead of what was working. So I don't know, man. Sandy is on Doc Rivers' watch. I'm so sorry, sister. It's gotta
No, you're
happen.
not. No, you're not. You're not sorry.
Man.
I mean, to your point though, like when it comes to moving away from what's working, just like kind of looking at the box score here, like Sabrina has 26 shot attempts. Stewie goes 6 of 21. Jonquel is 9 of 14, but emphasis on the 14 here to me. Like it just they disappointed Jason Sudeikis. I don't know if y'all saw him. He was there. I don't know if they mentioned
I like that. I'm fine with that.
Well, I know.
Nobody deserves it more than he does.
I don't know if anyone noticed that he was there, but he was there. They only showed him a couple times. But like, I do want to, it's easy to harp on the Liberty because
I'm sorry. Because going to your point, I'm so sorry to interject. But like,
go ahead.
We've been saying this all season though. Mm-hmm. Like when Sabrina gets the most shots, that's not the recipe for success. You need JJ to have more shots because again, there's a 1%. There's like 1% that can stop her in the league when she's like on. That like straight up, flat out can match up.
And Frank, the 1% is guarding Stewie in feet. So like that's what has never really made sense to me with the Liberty. And I know this is something that we've definitely talked about on plenty of occasions. Is like what the Liberty have such a luxury in having both a 4 and a 5 that are so like that are star players. Like they have 2 MVPs at the 4 and the 5. Usually most teams like the 4-5 is the most stacked position in the league, but usually it's kind of one per team. They got both of them. And it seems like they've never been able to create a game plan where they can play off each other. It's usually them taking turns with one of the guards. And that has never really made sense to me, especially with Stewie's ability. Well,
like that's why she on Doc Rivers watch. Cause like again, how you gotta get all 3 of them going. Yeah. And it's gotta start with JJ. You gotta work inside out. Cause when you get her cooking, you gotta collapse. You gotta like send another body on her. That's gonna free up Stewie in some way, shape, or form. Like no matter who the open person, it's gonna work in Stewie's favor. Trust me. But like letting Slack Mamba just be a liability, like bro, how many? She hit 6 for 29. 8. What is Sabrina? Yeah,
8 of 26.
8 of 26. 8 of 26. So out of 42 possible points, she had 19.
Well,
quick maths. Maths.
There's some threes involved in there and everything, but we won't get into. That's PEMDAS.
They didn't matter. They didn't matter.
Yeah,
I matter. She gave up 4.
Okay, there you go.
In regulation. Well, so, yeah, that's PEMDAS canceled out.
There you go, PEMDAS. Okay. I do want to talk about the Lynx, but I want to leave you with one last piece of hate. I'm sure we're gonna hate more on the Liberty. I know you're gonna bring it back, but
yes,
this is crazy. The New York Liberty have never won a Finals Game 1 in their entire history. Like ever. Like that is crazy. Like this is their 5th Finals, I believe.
Their 6th Finals. They're 0-5.
All of them coming before I was born. And like
0-6 in game 1. Like in front of Spike
Oh,
Lee. Like Spike
wait. Hold on. Sorry. I just got an official statement from Andrew. This is all it was.
Yeah.
All right. We gotta talk about the Lynx though, and I want to. We're gonna talk about Fee, but I want to start with Courtney Williams. Dog, just the way that we talked about it, and like we've been live, I think after every day of playoff games at this point. So we've definitely talked about Courtney Williams and the way that the Lynx have, and really Cheryl Reeve has been able to elevate these players. But the playoffs that Courtney Williams is having, and specifically this game, is ridiculous. Like, I saw a comment earlier where, Dana, I want the confidence of Courtney Williams. Look, aliens got the death beam pointed at Earth. Give me Courtney Williams, bro. Just absolutely insane, the shot making that she was able to make. Like in this game, she ends up 9 of 18 for 23. Like, which is honestly like inefficient for her standards, because I feel like she never misses a mid range, because the Lynx struggled in this game. Like, it can't, like, you have to emphasize the Lynx struggled, yet they just kind of just stayed steady, which is something that we've grown accustomed to seeing from
It
the
was
Lynx.
like the opposite of the Liberty. Like when the going gets tough, they level out. When the going gets tough for the Liberty, they throw up. Like the spaghetti fell out of Sabrina's pocket. It's never.
Bring it back.
Now I will say, like, Courtney did have like two very, very untimely like blunders at the end, so we can say
did.
like
This is true.
But you know,
but over like, you pick up the win, so hey, we'll forget about like look, that gets forgotten quick. Like, like, but I mean, just you can't say that. Like, the shots that she hit were just as big as it gets on the biggest stage away from home, like insane. But we got to talk about Fee. Goodness gracious. It felt like, and what's crazy is that she goes 21 points, 10 of 16, 8 rebounds. Listen to this. Hold on, let me make sure I get this right. Hold on. 3 steals, 6 blocks tonight for Napheesa Collier. And I felt like every single one of those was major in the game. Especially the one where Jonquel had her like tied up, like damn near like crucified, like with the arms out, and being able to complete the block and just power through that. That's not normal. Fee is smaller for her. Like when you're looking like across, generally speaking, with the top 4s and 5s in the game, especially Jonquel, that shouldn't be happening. And yet she just kind of does it and just is like, okay. It's insane.
Rabbit hole talk. Rabbit hole talk. We're in the rabbit hole.
It's insane, dude.
No, but that play was so stupid. Cause like this is so unserious. Cause like, why are you wrapped around her like that? Like, you're hooking tremendously. Like a double hook. I've never seen a double hook. That's why that last foul on Stewie was BS, because you allowed this nasty double hook to go. And then JJ still gets her shot blocked. Like, that's the kind of times when I'm like, okay, girl, you got it. But like, Fee was incredible. Yeah. She was incredible. Like, she showed every agenda that's been attached to her it's just been proven right. So congratulations, Fee-Leavers.
Fee-Leavers. Okay. Okay.
The Fee-Leavers. I'm a late addition, but I'm here. Scoot over.
Like, this is, I mean, when you think about just like, and I know like so many of these things we've talked about in different times and everything, but like Fee has just continued to elevate herself, and then like we are actively seeing like the culmination of her being world class. Like she's been like one of the best players of NW. She is now officially, no doubt about it, world class. Like, and because now you're doing it in the biggest moments as well, which is like, you know, that's always a potential knock for players and everything. But I mean, you can't say enough good things about her. Like the defense, the offense, like it is all around, and it's just so steady at all times on both sides of the ball. Also, one thing, that jump ball was really weird. They just like didn't
clearly
review
out
it.
on it. Yeah.
Like it was like they just like which I mean like W refs, but like
they wanted to go home. And then Slack Mamba was like, no. Let's stay a while.
Also, I did want to mention Caleb McBride as well with 22.6 of 11. Like, along just with Courtney Williams, just the perimeter play, like it's like it keeps coming back to like the habits that the Lynx have, and like just being able, and that all comes back like with staying steady and being able to come back, and like it just they never really wavered in the sense where it's like even it was odd, like no matter how, because there was a time where like that like 8-point lead felt like such a large 8 points, like that they just kind of couldn't get over that last hump for just a little bit there. But like it never, like even when they were down big, it was like, okay, well, I mean, it's the Lynx.
Yeah. Shout out to Cheryl Reeve,
bro.
It's golden clipboard time.
It might be platinum.
Ooh, yeah, 4 rings. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, platinum. We might have to bestow her the first platinum clipboard.
We gotta get her a chain, platinum clipboard chain.
Oh yeah.
Or just like put the clipboard
drip chain in Dallas. That's the only thing.
Why would you bring?
Sorry,
we were already talking about losers in New York. Like, why would you?
Okay. Oh my goodness. So, looking ahead now a little bit to game 2, right?
I don't want to. I wanted to relish in this hate.
Well, let's because here's the thing. For New York, this was the recipe.
Mm-hmm.
And the food still came out burnt. So like from your perspective, ethical or not, I'll let you decide. What do you change from the Liberty perspective to try and win, like to not allow this to happen? Because I think at times, to your point, like especially in kind of clutch moments at times where it's like the Liberty can be streaky, and that's just not Minnesota. So it's like how I get, like, to me, it's you emphasize Jonquel even more, and just like that be your consistency. But I don't know. What are you feeling going into game 2 with this? And you can still relish in this game if you want.
No, I got humbled a bit. I checked the chat. Apparently, 26 times 2 is 50. I got my math off. Magnolia did the math, and I was like,
"Hey, bro, we journalists."
Yeah, that's exactly for a reason. And it's late, and I've been okay. Yeah, but that's on me. So now I have to chill, and I have to be ethical because I made a tabulation error, and it's kind of embarrassing.
A journalist, but,
So but shout out to Greer for having my back. But like, yeah, I think you just do it again. Like you got to just do it again and hope it works this time and like actually finish, because like that again, that's the recipe. So to me, I wouldn't change the recipe because it was working. You were up 15. You were, about to go home winners, and then then I guess you just take Sabrina out in the last 3 minutes.
There you go, man. It always comes back full circle.
That's the recipe. Take out the doo-doo in the cookie dough mix and add actual chocolate chips.
Look, I can't stand you, dog. I can't stand you.
Sucks, bro. It's game 1 of the final. After everybody was like, "Well, yeah, last year she didn't play well. She came back and she's had a hero's journey."
I can't stand you.
It's like of all times, bro, because she played pretty well. She had that bounce back game. She had like the scoreless game that the refs helped her get 4 points.
Game 3 against Vegas was rough, but the rest of the series was
and
pretty
then
good.
She bounced back. Yeah, exactly. Like she didn't let me get comfortable for too long, and now here she go again. Like I don't know, man. I don't think she built for the finals. So y'all talking about she would have won in 2020. No, she would have thrown up for the first time. Like that one.
You told us not to talking about this anymore.
Man, she was so bad tonight. I gotta go through and she's on
You
fraud
playing the
watch.
hits. You're just playing the hits at this point. Like
She's on fraud watch retroactively.
that's so wicked, dog. That's so
Hey
incredible.
man, Magnolia, bro. So out of 52 possible points, Sabrina had 19. Because now that you've checked my math, I was trying to help her out. I said, what I say, 42?
There you go. I
It
think
was
so.
52. I forgot to carry the one. It's so garbage. 52 possible points. And she said 19.
This is so wicked,
19.
dog. This is
I hope Phil Knight is somewhere throwing up. Because he deserves it. This is his fault. Y'all gave that bum a shoe.
I can't. Hey, I will
think
say
I'm done.
one thing I did also want to point out, I saw it earlier in the chat, is that Benaja Laney Hamilton only playing 26 minutes, which I think is an injury type thing. Like, just obviously she's had the struggles throughout the season. That would be my guess with that. I don't know if I don't remember seeing her on any type of injury report or anything, but like that's just another shot maker, honestly, that at times like they needed, like during those runs and whatnot, and like not having her defense as well. Like that's just such a solid player that can just kind of do a little bit of anything, like and whatever you need from her in the moment, where it's like missing her at to Joe's point at 100% is pretty rough. But ultimately,
I don't want to hear that.
Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. Because like while I believe I'm right, you still got to finish the job because there's no way you blew multiple double-digit leads. I mean, the highest was 18, but then they built it back and then they came back again. Like there's, I mean, you just have to go to JJ Moore, man. Like that's just what it feels like. Once.
That's where I'm at with it, bro. Like you was out there, less than 100% when you were up 18. So respectfully, I don't want to hear that. Yeah. Either you're not built for it or you're not built for it. And there's nothing I can do about you. Like it just is what it is, man. But no, seriously, get the ball to JJ. Get the ball. Like and that's my thing. When we were talking about like the offense going through Sabrina, like there's a difference between it going through Caitlin and going through Sabrina. I'm sorry. And these are the times when it shows because like 3 assists that's not good. That's not good, especially when you are missing majority of your 26 shots. So you got 19 at what cost? Like, I'm sorry. All of my agendas are coming to play right now.
Yeah.
It's wicked for them. Sandy,
just because the Aces lost doesn't mean you have to.
Absolutely. I'm going to take it to I'm being aggressive regardless.
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe people didn't want to watch this. Like
ridiculous. This was like even like all hate aside and everything. Like this was just real as hoops. Like this was fantastic basketball. It's New York playoff basketball. The crowd's into it. You got Spike Lee courtside again. Like this is like,
which is why they lost.
Well, okay, that's a different conversation. But it still just adds to it. Like this, it's just so. It's incredible, dude. Like I can't imagine anything else.
He said all hate aside, and then all hate inside. Like yes, great.
Heidemann also did have that. That is a good shout because Heidemann ends up with 10 points plus 10, 4, 7. That is a great shout because she absolutely had some moments in this game, but
she's been really steady. Like and that's what you need. Like sometimes the best play is just relaxing, and not turning the ball over and being, somewhat of a floor general and making sure everybody gets the ball where they need to and just not trying to do too much. So she's really in a comfortable zone. I can't talk anymore. The hate is overwhelming. I need to go to bed.
But like you're not gonna be able to.
Man, I'm amped up. Ooh, I feel like I just had a full Mountain Dew. But no, she's like really in a comfortable zone and just playing within herself, and they need that because you have enough playmakers, and You know,
Yeah.
that's what everybody needs, to just stay in their lane, not do too much, and when your number is called, produce.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Cheryl for getting the most out of everybody in that manner, and hopefully we see some Melissa Peely.
Hey,
Championship Peely buckets.
it's Peely's up 1-0 in the No Cat Space Bowl.
Jalen
But
Sherrard, what are you prepared to do about it?
hey, look, man.
Because we believe in you. I don't believe in your two guard though. I believe in you.
Here you go. Here you go. Oh man, is your heart and mind clear?
Oh my goodness. I'm so, like, on a 4-point play. We get here
Here
on
you go.
that. I hope, I pray, I really need it to be in my dreams. I need that in my subconscious, like already, so that when I sleep tonight, it's just replaying in my mind, and I just wake up giggling.
Yeah. What an insane, like, there was literally like 6 moments in this game where I thought it was over. And
yeah, starting with the opening 5.
well, yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. When Sabrina hit that chunky
I saw
3,
you tweeting.
oh, that pissed me off.
You were
Bro.
damn near waving the white flag.
You know, people seem to respond to that, so you're welcome, Minnesota. I didn't believe in you, and what were you prepared to do about it? Everything.
Absolutely everything. Man.
Don't disappoint me again.
Yeah. I think that's a great place to leave it off. We'll leave that with your subconscious for your dreams tonight. Folks, what a game. This is just game 1. We're going to be here all throughout it. Make sure you're subscribed to get notified whenever we do go live for these post-game shows. Also, I'm going to tell you right now, I've been telling you, I'm going to keep telling you, we got some dope interviews on the way. Some big names as we kick off the college season. So be on the lookout for those. I'll come once we pivot. We're going to cover the finals, and then it's college season. And boy, are there some names in the college season this year. Very excited for that. So be on the lookout for those. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. Oh, go ahead.
No, and then we also had the it's still relevant, even though, you know, a certain anonymous team is down 0-1. But, like, you know, we hit y'all with the storyline, so go brush up and see, you know, what's left.
Yep.
What's left. You know, mainly from Minnesota. I'm not saying it's over. I'm just saying it's still some storylines at play. So go check us out on the Substack, like my dude said. Hit that button. Hit all the buttons. Make sure, you know, get some home field merch so you'll be ready when we drop these college interviews. It doesn't matter who it is. You still need to have your college merch.
There you go.
So
everyone needs to wear their home field merch as they're watching No Cap. Using code NOCAP15, get 50% off your first order at the link in the description below. Folks, what a game. What a night. We will see you next time.